morning. Happy Friday. For those of you who are following the days, happy Friday. I am Sekou. I'm your host for the Be Your Own Hero show. Sekou Writes, host for your edition of Be Your Own Hero. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism and high emotion radiates overflow. So those are our two definitions today. And I am a man recovering from a stroke. A man recovering from a stroke. And I want to send a shout out to New Thought Prayer Network. Thank you for New Thought Prayer Network for allowing me the space and opportunity to grow, to access the channels I need to grow, to do the show as a show being done by someone with a stroke. Yes. All right, and now just a reminder that what I say can be used by you to as an entry level point where you're beginning some information about you, about money, about making your money work for you. Ashe. Now it's time for me to talk about the run streak. You can probably tell I'm pretty tired today. I don't know what's going on with me today. I just woke up feeling like I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you, but yeah, don't know, to be honest with you. Just feeling like my like my banter wasn't, no, not banter. Like my memory wasn't quite clear. Like my memory wasn't quite clear. I wouldn't even remember where I was and what I was doing here, and none of those things. And I got to be like, all right, let's go back to sleep, and we'll wake up and we'll figure it out. And so I figured it out momentarily, momentarily before doing the show. Like, oh yeah, I got to do the show. So I don't know what happened today. I don't know what's going on, but I recovered my senses, and I recovered my senses in time to do the show. And here we go. All right, so let's get back to the run streak daily. Now, I have not done my run streak for today. I just got up. I did do the run streak for yesterday, though. So let me show you yesterday's run streak. Let me find it right quick. Wasn't quite ready for the thing. Oh, okay. It looks like it's a long one. Okay, looks like it might be a long one. This is day 166, which was yesterday. And let me see. Let me get this queued up. We can go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. This would be good time for me to streamline this, and also give me a few more seconds to recover. All right. So here we go. Press share and press share to stream. There we are. And I'm going to take myself out and just let the screen take over. And here we go. So lazy run report today, because I came over here to Llama's Coffee. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Llama's Coffee. To get something to eat. And I was listening to Reverend Mel's show. If you haven't seen Reverend Mel's show, you gotta check it out.
You gotta check it out. So I was so caught up in the moment that I forgot to record my my run report. So really quick, here we go. Run report. June is my birthday month. That's right. This month, June is my birthday month. All right. And I'm asking you for three things. Number one, I'm asking you to exercise yourself. Exercise yourself every day that you find this out about until the end of June. Right. Number two, buy my book. What's the name of it? Hack. Uh, um, how you doing? How you doing? Uh, hype your hack. Hack your hero. Hack your Hack your pain. Hack your pain now. Hack your pain now. Hack your pain now. I'm telling you, the stroke like gets in my head and it plays Yahtzee with my thoughts. And I have it right there in my thinking, and it just goes sideways. So, but I'm learning to laugh at this. Learn to laugh at this and smile at this and be comfortable with this. So anyway, yeah, that's the name of my book. So that's number two. And number three, make a donation to me. Just go to my website, SekouWrites.com, SekouWrites.com, and you go to Hero, no, Charity Runner. Charity Runner lets you know how to donate to me. I've got lots of people I'm donating to. I'm doing lots of different things. But yeah, please donate to me. Please donate to me. Please donate to me. Like, this is not any fluff. Like, I have been encountered with many bills that I never even knew about, So help me out. Help me out. And yeah, and that's it. That's it. All right, so now let me hop in here and get this tea. All right, later. So lazy.
Okay, so that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. That woke me up a bit. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, so it's interesting to me that my own book title got screwed with, right? And it's so interesting to me how many things per day I can get. Uh, I can get flummoxed by, right? And I can have the word or series of words. My book title, for example, you have the series of words, and then have it, and then it disappear, like just like that. And it's really something I'm working on. And and this time, I was able to watch that video without feeling the tension of me not remembering my book's title. Like I knew that I forgot my book's title, but I wasn't feeling as much tension. I was like, well, it is what it is. Let me play this video. And so that was important. That was important. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it. Let's get on to these affirmations. No secret guest today. No Reverend Mel pop up today. So let's get to it. Reverend Mel had um, a, a fitness workout this morning. So let me get on with the show. But if you haven't seen the past 2 days, like you really saw something special because you saw me and Rev Mel just talk to each other. And in talking, you saw us mm, find things about each other that we didn't know. And so that was really interesting. That's really interesting. And find out more about the stroke and the the recovery from a stroke. But yes, that was really interesting. And so if you missed yesterday and the day before, you need to go back and watch them. You need to go back and watch those two shows for sure because they were really great. And also, they've helped me provide myself with enough enough mm, enough seasoning where I feel like I can do guests. Like I can do guests, I can talk to people, and now everyone isn't going to be Rev Mel and have a lot to say, but still, it helped me. It helped me grow. It helped me reach my potential and say, yes, I can do guests. So that said, you should be looking out for guests now. You should be looking out for guests now. Like I'm not sure what their rotation is going to be. I'm not sure when they're going to be, how often they're going to be. But yeah, Rev Mel got me started, and I'm going to start doing guests now. So that's going to be very fun for me, and it's going to help me get a lot of information that I need. I need like things about strokes, things about what to do with a stroke. Oh, but by the way, time out for a second. Reverend Mel and I had a meeting with the founder of the New Thought Media Network, and the first thing he said was he was looking to see that it was the 14th of the month, and both me and Rev Mel were just sitting there waiting for him to continue. Oh yeah, I thought today's the 14th, and we were waiting for him to finish his thought, right? We were sitting there watching, right? And then he says he says something that made it connect from me, and he celebrates the 14th of every month. And then I was like, the 14th of every month, he's talking about me. And sure enough, he was talking about me. That 14th of every month, he celebrates the return of Sekou. The return of Sekou is the day that I fell due to a stroke. So the stroke happened on the 14th of July, and ever since then, he's been counting the 14th. So that's been really an astounding way to think about it. I never thought about it that way. I never counted that way. And doing that will help me keep track. Because now that he's counted the 14th, that means I'm in month 11. I'm in month 11. And so I'm coming up on month 12. Last month, I'm doing, well, not the last month, but the last month to a year before everything changes. So everything changes? I guess not everything changes, but I guess in my mind has some coding in it about the last month because some doctors made some estimates as to what would happen in a year. So I'm hoping, but I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. So anyway, that was one of the things that I really want to talk about. That fact that I can now celebrate the 14th of every month, every day, every month. That's going to keep me on target in terms of healing. Okay, all right. So anyway, I was moving on towards the millionaire message. Millionaire. Well, I can't remember what it's called now, but you'll get to deal with me. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. I'm so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. One more time. I'm so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. Ashe. And I did that with Reverend Melissa together. And so maybe I'm not going to change it yet. Maybe I'll hang on a little bit longer. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's get to money. Let's get to money. So money is pretty brief today. But what's interesting is how often we don't do what it is we know we need to do. That's it. How often we do what we know we need to do. Like, so there's been an issue, not so much an issue. I don't want anybody to get a bad idea, but what's been happening with Fidelity is I've been giving donations to to my bank account, and then it's been giving me the option of where I want to put that money. If I want to put that money towards my previous year, my previous year's set aside, basically set aside money for my previous year. So to explain, if you have a Roth IRA, you have X amount of money you can contribute to that Roth IRA for up to a year, quote unquote, right? So in other words, you can contribute to your own future self all year, right? But I'm saying that in this new year, I contributed some money, and that my money went to the previous year. And I was like, wait a minute now. December 31st has already passed. I'm now making a donation in January, let's say. And why is that money going to cover my previous year's balance? And so took me until this week, It took me until this week that I finally called and asked. And so again, sometimes we just put off what we want to do, what we know we need to do. And so I finally called. And it's kind of a late night call too. And I forgot that it's so gratifying calling about your money if you're an investor, because if you're an investor and you call about your money, they're on it. They're on it. They're on it. I think they're on 24 hours a day. I think they're on weekends. I mean, regardless, you get a human being like that. A human being, not press 1, press 3, press 4. No, human being. Crazy. Anyway, I got this man who was talking to me about my question. He's like, oh, yeah, no problem. So what happens is when you've got a Roth IRA and you're contributing to X amount per year, two things happen. I need to make you clear on. Number one, there is no budget, there's no fee for not reaching the full amount. There's no fee for not reaching the full amount. Like if you don't make the full amount, you don't make the full amount. That's it, right? All right. So that's number one, because we can get scared. We'd be like, "Ooh, I don't know if I can't make the full amount of money, they're going to take money away." No, money's fine, right? And the second thing is you have until the tax day, to contribute for your previous year. So taxes is like April something, right? So I have up until April something to contribute for the previous year. The previous year, I've got up until April. What? That's fantastic. And it's fantastic to know that the answer was so ready. I was kind of scared that I was gonna, upset the apple cart, and they'll be like, "Oh, what? You're not supposed to donate money, in the new year." But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They give you up until tax day to contribute money to your fund. Like that is incredible. That's incredible, right? So yeah, so that in and of itself was a good learning. Like you don't get charged anything. So let's just recap. Roth IRA is what you get from your brokerage house, right? You ask them for Roth IRA, and they'll say, "All right, here's your Roth IRA. It's very easy to apply for. Here's your Roth IRA, and you've got X amount of months to promote. I think it's like $6,000 or $7,000 for the year, right? And that's a lot of money to set aside. But that money is for your future self. That money is for your future self. Once again, that money is for your future self, right? So the more you do it, the more you set aside for yourself, for your future, right? There's no other way to put it. Like when you get down there in terms of age or however you want to put it, this money will have grown for you, will have grown up for you. So you put it aside, it grows, it grows, it grows. So it's very, very small in the beginning. And then once you get to 3 to 5 years, then it starts jumping. Then it starts jumping. So you're planning now for 3 to 5 years in the future, right? So you get your Roth IRA, and you remember that you don't get charged anything if you don't make it. If you don't make your amount, because I did not make my my amount, right? Your amount for the fee for the fund, and you can contribute up until tax day of next year. So that's a really good thing to know. That's a really good thing to know. All right, so let me see if I've got any comments in the comment section, and I'll just take it from here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning, Friday, Linda. And I see Fee is asking all kinds of questions. He said, "Can we open Roth IRA through brokerage account like Robinhood?" I think Robinhood does have an IRA, but you would simply call and ask them. You call them and ask, because calling people to talk to you about your money is so easy. It's so easy. There are people answering your question all the time. So you call your brokerage account, you call Robinhood and say, "Hey, Robinhood, do you have Roth IRA?" And that's it. And they'll be happy to tell you. They'll be happy to tell you. So I have mine through Fidelity, which has just changed names because they just merged with what's the name of the company? Well, anyway, they just merged with someone, and so they are merging together. So I don't remember the overall name, but I had no idea about a Roth IRA, and then I was like, well, let me just ask if they have one, and they said they had one, and so the other thing that will really get you going is it gives you a deadline. Unlike any other thing that I've experienced in the stock world, it gives you a deadline, right? So you got X amount of money to raise by X amount of days. And so then it gives you a clock. Like, oh, I gotta put some money in, gotta put some money in. And that is paying towards your future you. All right. So, all right, good question, Fee. Thank you. Let's see who else we got. Fee is inviting everyone to watch the show. So I got to get past her because she's invited everybody. Hello to everyone that Fee King has invited. Hope you enjoy the show. Let's see. All right, let's see what she's saying. We are all guilty of putting things off. Yeah, because I've just explained it for me. Like I forgot that it's so easy to talk to people about money when you're on that side. Like you're so used to being on the regular side, right? And for those of you still on the regular side and haven't gotten over to the brokerage side, come on over, because you'll see the difference. So you have X amount of money, right, in your bank account. You know how hard it is to get in touch with your bank. You know how hard it is to get in touch with your bank, right? You know how hard it is. But put $5. I promise you, put $5 in on the brokerage side and watch how quickly they'll be on it. They'll be on it. They'll answer your questions. They won't make fun of your small amount. I remember because I had $1 that I put over there, and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna want to speak to me, because I only got $1 in. They were on it. They're on it. $1. What you need? What you don't want? Which one? Which one? And so that in and of itself lets you know where you need to be. You need to be away from the stock, your regular bank account, and over to a brokerage account. That's where you need to be. You need to be over on a bank account side. All right. Just let me let you know. So you know. All right, let's see what else. What else we got? What else we got? I love that I got questions today and comments. This is really cool. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, P King again. Roth IRA. I've been meaning to open one and putting it off. Thanks. This is the nudge. Yeah, and so you should do it because you should experience the difference that having money on that side will make. Like I just said it a few seconds ago, but having money on the brokerage side will make so much of a difference than having money on a regular side, regular checking savings, which we all have. We all have. But if you open some bit of money on the broker side, you'll see the difference in their service of you, right? And so you can open a Roth IRA with little money. Like you can open it with nothing. I opened mine with nothing, and I transferred like small amounts in, small amounts in, because as with anything financial, you can put in a little bit of money, even though it's not for anything yet. You just put the money in, put the money in, put the money in, put the money in, put the money in. Okay, now I'll buy a stock. Boom. Put the money in, put the money in, put the money in. Oh, I'll buy a stock. So you can just put the money in there, $5, $10, what have you, and put the money aside bit by bit. And so what I'm emphasis on though is the emphasis on having a deadline. That's the giveaway for me, having a deadline, because the deadline, like with anything in life, like having a deadline makes you, it makes you organized. You feel like, all right, I gotta get some more money and put it in my Roth IRA, because you've got until the end of the year plus until the end of the tax season to put money in your account. And however much you put in, you put in. Like there is no definition for losing money. There's no point of losing money in your Roth IRA. All right. Okay. Sorry. All right. So oh yeah. He's gonna call and ask, and you're gonna see how easy it is. How easy it is that they respond to you. You'll see they'll respond to you quickly, easily. All right. All right. Let's see. We need all this education. Yeah, PK. I am so shocked. I am so shocked to be a knower of this kind of information. Because when I was talking to Fee, I was talking to Reverend Mel this week. I was like, I actually know some of these things. Actually, some of these things are second nature to me now. And I remember right before the pandemic, I didn't know anything about anything. and so knowing these things just a little bit now has made a tremendous difference. It's made a tremendous difference. All right. So I had more questions. So just drop them in the chat. I've ran out of time now, but thank you so much for showing up with me to talk about the Roth IRA, because I wasn't sure how people were going to react to that, because it's a little bit more extreme on the money side. But I'm telling you, it's not though. It's not. Just open it up. That's it. All you gotta do is open it up and see for yourself what the difference is between money. Money on that side versus money on this side. All right. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week, where I may have a guest. I'll let you find out when you tune in to the Be Your Own Hero show. And remember that now. I can't quite catch it. Hack Your Pain. Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. That's my book. Go check it out. All right, later.